Alright guys, so we got some more news on Dragon Ball Super coming out. What we have today is a couple of provisional titles for some upcoming episodes of Dragon Ball Super, and there is actually a couple of interesting things in there. Sometimes when these, spoilers or titles come out, I don't really make videos on them if I don't think I have anything that I really want to talk about. Like, I'm not just going to shit out a video just to shit it out. But there is something pretty interesting here that I want to talk to about. Of course, I'm getting this from Herms98 over on Twitter. He's always got all the fucking hot ass translations. But let's get into this. Alright, so what we have is some titles for Dragon Ball Super episodes 90, 91, and 92, and we also have the dates that these episodes are going to be playing on. Now, the first thing I want to say that is interesting about this is that based off of the episode of Dragon Ball Super episode 90, based off the title here, Overcoming the Wall, Goku x Gohan. So obviously that's Goku versus Gohan. But we'll get to that in 1 second, but I do want to mention, so it looks like all of the business with Ten Shinhan and Master Roshi is going to be finished probably in episode 89. So while 17 got 2 episodes, it looks like Tien and Master Roshi are only going to have 1. I guess some people will probably be happy about that because they're eager to get to the tournament, but I can say I am not upset. Clearly, by what we're looking at here, I'm not so sure that the tournament is even going to be starting until June, which is crazy to say that considering it's still April right now. But I am, of course, a fan of that. I don't want them to rush through that. I think it would be a mistake if they match the pace that they had during the Future Trunks arc. We need to not do that again and just rush through it without, really letting some of the stuff marinate, like Vegito Blue, Rage Trunks, Spirit Bomb Sword, Merge Zamasu. All of those things were just brushed aside way too quick. Now, the big thing I want to talk about here, so obviously it looks like Goku and Gohan are going to fight in this episode, but what's really intriguing here is this first line, Overcoming the Wall. I don't think this would be talking about Goku, right? Because Goku heavily implied, I would almost say he did not imply he was about to do what he stated was surpassing his limits, which would indicate to me that Goku has already overcome the wall. There's not a wall to overcome for him since he's, outright telling Toppo, oh, you want to see what it's like when I surpass my limits? Well, I'm about to do that shit right now. So I don't think overcoming the wall is talking about Goku. So, logically, the next best guess would be Gohan, right here. Does this mean Gohan will get some sort of new form in this episode or in the Universal Survival arc? It is possible. I definitely don't want to say it's not possible. Now, I've heard a lot of people speculate that the Super Saiyan Blue form is for pure-blooded Saiyans and that, hybrid Saiyans or half-breeds might get Super Saiyan Rage, like Trunks. I don't think that's the case because Super Saiyan Rage, it doesn't look like that was created by Toriyama himself. I think that was Toei Animation who came up with the Super Saiyan Rage transformation. Clearly, Toriyama wrote an outline, and in it he just, probably said, Trunks is as strong as, Super Saiyan 3 or something like that, just in a Super Saiyan 2 form. Just, I don't know, he must have had some sort of line like that to where Trunks had power close to Goku, but he wasn't actually, further advanced in a Super Saiyan transformation. So, Toyotaro, the Dragon Ball Super manga creator, interpreted that by just making Trunks of Super Saiyan 2 as strong as Goku Super Saiyan 3, and then Toei Animation interpreted that as creating the brand new Super Saiyan Rage transformation. So, because I don't think the Rage transformation is coming from Toriyama himself, I don't think Gohan will be getting that transformation. I think that will remain exclusive to Trunks. And I also think Rose will remain exclusive to Goku Black. Those two forms, I think, will stay in that future Trunks arc and won't be returning. So, if Gohan is going to have some sort of overcoming his limits or something, I don't think it's going to be Super Saiyan Rage. I also do not think he's going to be going Super Saiyan Blue. That would be a little surprising if all he's doing is training with Piccolo. Had Gohan gotten picked up by Whis instead, you know what? Dragon Ball Super's done such crazy bullshit already. If Gohan trained with Whis for a day and went Super Saiyan Blue, at this point, it's just like, whatever. I mean, there's 100 things that Dragon Ball Super has done that's more idiotic than that. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think Gohan is probably going to, like, really utilize his ultimate form again. Because he didn't really use that in his fight with, was it Lavender? Yeah, it was Lavender, right? He just went Super Saiyan. And we haven't seen Ultimate Gohan since the Battle of Gods arc. I think that's what this is going to be, is in this episode, Gohan will be taking his ultimate form again. And my prediction, I'll just put a prediction on wax. I think throughout the Universal Survival arc, Gohan won't go Super Saiyan. Instead, he'll be rocking his ultimate form, which would be cool, you know, I guess. So we have episode 91, The Mightiest Warriors Assemble. So this episode, it looks like, you know, the tournament is really going to be coming soon. I think what this episode will be, episode 91, is this is just going to give us short glimpses of a lot of the characters from different Universal teams. I predict that episode 91, this is where we probably first will see female Broly and maybe several other characters. I can imagine that Universe 7's team, Goku and them, might not have a large role in this episode, but many other characters from other universes will. This does look pretty exciting. I definitely am excited for this episode. I think this will be like a big episode everyone will be talking about. There'll be new characters, brand new shit. I mean, we still haven't even heard Jiren's voice, so I'm sure that will be coming up very soon as well. Then we're moving on to episode 92. All the members aren't here, question mark. So it looks to me like, I don't know if this is talking about a member of Universe 7. I really hope they don't pull this bullshit again, where you guys remember Boo was supposed to be on the team to fight Universe 6, and he failed the test in the manga and fell asleep in the anime and didn't participate in the match with Universe 6. I don't want any of this shit again, alright? I want all 10 fucking members to be present for this fight, and I don't want any shenanigans. Maybe this is talking about some other universe. Maybe a universe is too scared to show up. I don't know, some shit like that. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I would like if all the universes do show up, but the biggest thing I can take out of this is it looks like the tournament probably will start in episode 93 or maybe episode 94. I don't really see it going too much further beyond that. That's pretty exciting that we are closing in on the tournament and we're still taking our time getting there. We're allowing the show to kind of put the camera on other characters and hopefully we learn more about them. I really do hope that, you know, after Goku has his match with Gohan, that it does focus on other characters, because learning more about a lot of these characters will raise the stakes for the tournament itself. If we just see a bunch of jackasses out there fighting Goku and the gang, we're not going to feel anything. It's just going to be like, Goku, just wipe out this nameless, faceless fuck right here we know nothing about. I would like if they'd give us some sort of info about these characters. I felt that was one of the problems with the Universe 6 vs. 7 arc, is it was just Goku and Vegeta fighting a bunch of jobbers while holding back when they didn't need to. And it's like, we knew nothing about these guys, so it's kind of like, you know, like Botamo. Like, what? I have no emotions for this fight, because Goku's just fighting Winnie the Pooh right now. It's very odd. So, hopefully, in these 3 episodes, we get to see a lot of other characters, but there definitely is some interesting stuff here. Do you guys think Gohan is going to get Super Saiyan Rage or Super Saiyan Blue? I don't, but tell me what you think.